Welcome to Billionaire. This is RP here, recording video on 7th of August 2022. So last time we meet on 31st of July, and this was our chart on Bank Nifty. So Bank Nifty, as we said, is going to turn down somewhere near 38,000 because that is the major resistance. And we said that from these points onward, Nifty would make an wedge-like structure and then dip on the downside. This is the previous video which we published on 31st of July, and in that video you could notice around 8:10 on that video we discussed these things, and we mentioned that Nifty would form a structure like this of ending diagonal, after which a drop is expected on the downside. So we discussed a lot of other stuff as well. You can watch that video. I'm adding the link into the YouTube cards above. You can watch the entire video. So stay tuned on this video as well. We'll discuss the next course of action in a Bank Nifty for the next week. Thanks for all those who hit the like button and added the comments on the video. So definitely these comments encourages us and keep bringing you quality content. So do subscribe, hit the like button, and add the comments on this video as well. So let's get started. This is a daily chart of Bank Nifty. Here you can see that we are trading above all the major moving averages. So this is short-term moving average 13 EMA, then we have 200 EMA, 100 EMA, and 48 EMA. So Nifty is still bullish as shown by arrow indicator. It's well above 70. It's in overbought territory. But the last candle you can see here, the last candle that has formed, it's engulfing previous 3-4 candles. Okay, and it has taken support here and given the bounce back on the upside. So now we have to think whether it will fall or not. Based on indicators, it will be tough to identify that. But one thing to note here is this is one major support near 37,200. It's also a short-term moving average, 37,148. That's what it shows. So once it breaks 13 EMA, we could expect a dip downwards towards 48 EMA at least. Aron is still bullish, so it's still too early to consider that this moves are going to turn bearish. But let's find out with Elliott Wave what is going to happen. So this is the resistance point that we have spoken last time. This is the area of resistance which we talked about earlier. It was broken, but not convincingly. And then Nifty made a red candle here. So things are now going to get rough. It has given a rally in one direction. Now that may not be the case. That's what I think. At least it should give a pullback. And I'm not expecting it to break this one, this high. And because that will invalidate our analysis. If that is broken, we'll consider a different count and we'll meet in a next week. As of now, I'm not considering this high to be broken. If that is broken, then we have to consider of different wave count, and we will meet in a next week if something like that happens. So pretty much this was our previous analysis where we are saying that Bank Nifty is heading towards 30,000 as a Z wave. This had changed quite a lot after that, right? And it's not going as per the exact Z wave. And there is a couple of hiccups here, right? It has given a way deep pullback. So we can consider a different wave count like this. So this is one of the wave count that I'm thinking. Wave A here, right? It's a 5-wave move, then wave B, then wave C. So this is a zigzag correction, you can call it A, B, C. We can call it then as a W wave of a complex correction. Then this is a X wave, right? And now the Y wave is in progress. So we can call it as A, B, C, which is a 3-wave move. It can again called as wave A. Then this is a complex structure again going on the upside. We can call it as a wave B. And this will be a 5-wave moves on the downside, breaking this swing low of 32,155, which is a flat correction. So Y wave will be a flat correction, which will have 3, 3, and 5 waves move. So this is how it can happen. That's my view is on the Bank Nifty, and we are not expecting it to break 38,800. So we are going with this view. This is one way to consider it, and another way to consider it will be, so it will be a triangle structure in a Y wave. So this can be wave A, B, C, D, and E. In this case of a triangle, it won't break this low and this low. That's what our assumption is, because triangle structure uh, be will be sticking into this range itself, spending time, and then would shoot on the upside. This is another way we can think of the bank Nifty's next moves. So probably next week we are going to start the dip. Let's try to understand on the chart with the Elliott wave. So as I said, this is the chart from the previous week where we said A, B, C completed as a W wave. This is X connecting wave, and now A, B, C waves are in progress. So C wave is looking like an ending diagonal here. Let me adjust the chart now. So let me remove this channel as well. If I remove this channel, so I can get 5 wave moves here like this. Okay, wave, this can be wave 1, 2, right? Then 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so this is the five wave moves. So this is how we can consider an ending diagonal pattern in a bank Nifty. So this is wave 2, right? And this is wave 4. So this is how you can represent the ending diagonal, where fourth wave is crossing the wave 1, okay, from the top, and these are all 3 moves, and final move is fifth wave here, again a 3 wave moves, and after that a correction has started. So one thing what you can do is you can consider this high. If broken, this structure is invalid. If that is not broken, you can wait for break of this low. Okay, now let's see what is that low, because it has given bounce 2 times from these levels, right? So this is the level 37,249. If that is broken, we can consider that the top has been made and it has started the dip, because ending diagonal is a terminating wave. It will terminate the session, terminate the up move, you can say, terminate the current trend, and it will start the dip. So this is one way to assume that the downside has started. So let me quickly change the degrees of this. So this is, let's say, minute degree. So now when you consider the wave patterns, it is fitting correctly in our wave count, and Y wave of this pullback has been completed. So you can exactly see here near 38,000, it has faced the resistance and it has made an ending diagonal structure. So this pretty much gives a confidence. It should open gap down, or it should open flat and then break this level in next one session. Then we can assume that the drop has started. So how much drop we can expect on the downside? Let's check that. So let me plot a Fibonacci minimum. We are attempting to get the minimum levels. So from this point to this point, when I plot Fibonacci, here we get 0.38 to Fibonacci as 36,692. So what we are expecting is minimum dip towards 35,900 or 36,000. If it stays below this, we can consider more bearish view on the Nifty, and we could be heading towards 32,000 or 30,000. That's one thing that we can consider. Or minimum dip is expected towards 36,000. Okay, what if it is a triangle? In that case, it will go to the 0.618 Fibonacci of this entire rally. And where is that coming? Let's find out. So if it is going to form a triangle, then it is going towards 34,560. So these levels you can remember and write down. If it is going to be a temporary correction and it has to break on the upside, it can come towards 36,000. Otherwise, if it breaks this level or even this swing, you can consider. If it going to break this swing, then it can form a triangle, or it can even be a zigzag correction going towards 30,000. So these are a couple of levels that you need to remember for upcoming 1 or 2 weeks. This drop can continue. So for confirmation, one can wait for break of this, or can ride with this as a invalidation level of our analysis. So that level is coming as 38,231. So if this is broken, then our analysis can be invalid, and then it can break 38,800 level, which is previous swing, right? So what I'm expecting is it should not break this previous high. If this is broken, our analysis will be invalid. So this is the only view that I have, and these are the levels that you have got. You can go back, or you can rewind and watch again, and let me know in the comments what do you think, and do hit the like button, add the comments. See you in next video. Thank you. Bye bye.